Mm-hmm. Getting it ready, prompting it up. All this over here is garbage is on the floor too? Okay. Yeah. New smoke shop. Wake and Bake Northside. Wake and Bake Northside, how you doing? Top of the AM, top of the AM. Uh-huh. How can we help you today, man? What you looking for, brother? Word. Had a rough night? Well, you need some coffee? Yeah, you need some coffee, bro. Wake up a little bit. Going through your little situations, huh? Yeah, that game was, oh my goodness. You see the game last night? I seen the highlight. I ain't see the game, but I watched the highlights. New York Nets versus Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, James Harden and Kevin Durant and Kyrie's all on the same team and shit. Bro, Cavaliers gave niggas the business. And Cavaliers ain't got nobody. Everybody left Cavaliers. It's a dude named Sexton. He was drafted like last year or some shit like that. That nigga had like 42 points in him. He scored 20 points in overtime.
I used to watch college basketball all the time.
More excitement.
Only time I was watching the kids and Brown was watching we would go to a game, the Knicks game or something. Go to the Knicks game.
Oh, for real? Never been to a Knicks game. From New York, I've never been to a Knicks. I was never a Knicks goddamn fan. Oh, I ain't never liked the Knicks, period. I don't know why. I guess because I was Chicago. And I just ain't like. I ain't like that shit.
Y'all the Bulls fan?
Yeah, right?
Brown was a Knicks fan, I was a Bulls fan.
So what y'all think, guys? What should we color the smoke room, the smoke shop? What design, what decoration should we do? There's some ideas of going like colorful neon type of vibe, you know, mess with that type of rave type of, you know what I mean? Or we can go with a nice spring, low, calm, nonchalant type of vibration with some graffiti on the walls, you know what I mean? Like art, I ain't say graffiti, but just art, different types of arts. Definitely want to give like a botanical garden type of, but not really. Still want to have that, like, you know, we still in the concrete jungle, but that 70s and early 80s vibe when it was about beat bop and hip hop and right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the 80 theme. Damn, just talking running my mouth. Okay, so that sounds like something right there. Bring back the 80s, the 80 theme. Right, when hip hop first started with the basses, when everybody was doing the little, you know what I mean, like how you say break dancing and pop and lock, and people started to, you know, tag their name and represent their hood, and it was just basically expressing themselves back in the '80s, you know what I mean, more so with a.
I think it's more like a modern version of the 60s.
That's what it was. So, because I was born in '83, so I can't really tell y'all about the '80s like that. All I can say is that, you know, I know through movies and what my older people tell me as they speak, and so far as song, I can tell you how the '90s are because I experienced the '90s. '80s is more like, you know, my feet wet and shit like that. And I was basically going back and forth down south to New York. So I couldn't really tell you what the 80s was like because I was down here for Hugo and all type of shit. So but I would say the 90s is when I caught an idea that I was actually in the city. Like I'm in Brooklyn, I know what school I'm going to, you know what I mean? I know what we're doing, I know about Haagen-Dazs, I know about, you know, just, yeah. I've been broken in, basically. You know, jumping on the turnstiles and just the whole vibe. So that's what 90s was for me. It was that like David Dinkins era where we had a black mayor for New York. So you can imagine how that was, and how fun and dangerous the 90s was, because Bloods just started, you know what I mean, popping like 96, 95, and I was still in junior high school, nervous because I didn't want to go to the, you know what I mean, because them motherfuckers.
Them niggas was popular in the 90s, bro. In Brooklyn. That shit was popular. And them niggas that get happy from that shit, running up on leg in the car and shooting, nigga. And tell story about shit. Deposit that niggas. They didn't open the Fed and made two. This nigga tell me stories. You know people that I knew, like, he named people. I'm like, how the fuck you know these people? He was killing niggas in the hood. This nigga was a killer. Around 8,000. Everybody knew this nigga when I mentioned his name when I came.
Wow. But you know what though? It be like that. I ain't lying. So you can mention nigga's name that you know that like, yeah, he put work in. Yeah. And the story be real. Oh, face pulling up. See, that's how it's gonna be, bro. That's how it's gonna be. Niggas gonna be pulling up. That's how it's gonna be, y'all. Once these doors open, man, this is a historical legacy building up, and that you can't take away from this neighborhood. It's history. And as long as these doors open up, niggas is always gonna stop by and do that. Hey, what's up, brother? Poppin', brother. Yes, sir. Working.
Good with you. This bathroom good with you?
See? You see? That's what we got going, bro. Yeah, the smoke shop, man. We gonna eliminate the alcohol though. We ain't gonna sell alcohol because that spirit is something serious. And from last time when we had it open and rented out to the neighborhood, somebody died. And it been shut down ever since. And actually, Magic City been shut down too. So across the street is a church now. Because, you know, somebody passed away, you know, and long story short, I'm not gonna repeat that again, which is selling certain products that, you know what I mean, encourage, motivate somebody to get a little more belligerent and aggressive and stuff like that. And that's just what alcohol does. You know what I mean? It lowers your vibrations. You know what I mean? And a spirit is released. You know what I mean? It's taken upon you as you consume the poison. You know, like the word said, man. Stay away from strong drink. You know what I mean? But if you feel like you about to, you going through something, like you about to pass away or you ready to die, yeah, go indulge. That's what the scripture says. I'm paraphrasing, but when you go and check it out, yeah. You sip on something light, like wine, if that even the case, right? So, said to be sober-minded. And anytime you indulge in any of this, alcohol and even certain herbs, you have to be mindful, and have moderation and know what and why and reason for you doing so. But anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna keep on talking about just the positive vibes that's gonna come from this establishment, this business that is on the way to being open. Y'all willing? Only He can stop it, and only He will allow it to be prosperous, to be successful. And I pray, and I continue to pray every day for what? For guidance, for direction, for protection, for understanding, for patience, for correction. I pray for knowledge, wisdom. I pray for it all, I pray for His will, first and foremost, to be done. And then mine's, whatever's that's dearest to my heart or my desires. And like now, like you said, my desire is just to do the will of the Most High. And as I go through and strive in life, you know what I mean, doing what I do, I incorporate it as much as possible. You know what I mean? Because all men fall short. All men, you know what I mean, is not perfect. There's nobody perfect besides the Most High and His Word, His laws. Excuse me. And yes, it need to take time. It need to take concentration. It need to take focus. It need to take commitment, sacrifice. To to study and show yourself approved unto Him, not to man. But man would put you in certain situations because the love we have for man members and stuff like that. You understand? But long story short, this building is historical. This building is the first black-owned in Florence, South Carolina, 1964 when it's opened. You understand? So that's what I said. It's history here, and it will always, I can say always, but thus far have always been, what I want to call it, a staple. This is it's a monument. It's all of that. Being in Florence, being in South Carolina is the first place that we came to, off the ships and sold. So being, that a black person, not a black person, a colored person in this state, this country, in the South, yeah. So my uncle or my grandfather or whatever you want to call him, he built the house next door we just seen and this, and started adding on. So long story short, 1964 is when this opened up, and all that was residential property. As you can see, it's nothing but a parking lot, but our property still remains. So I said it's only the Most High, the God, Abraham, Isaac, Yaakov, Jacob, Yasharel, that allowed this to take place. You see? And yeah, 2021. Like I said, we're gonna tap into the community and build a community of positive vibes and love, and and at the same time give back as we tend to grow. We gotta give back. When I say give back, as far as like getting involved with the youth, do things for them. Yeah, free food, give outs, just on the humble, free food to the homeless. Stuff like that. I was
Think about doing that shit the other day, all that food that my dog be eating.
yeah.
I'm thinking about going right there and putting up a sign and say, who want a hot meal?
Yeah, we can do that. That could be our pitch. That can be our motto. You know what I mean? Wake and bake. Wake up. Come eat. You know what I mean? Wake and bake. Come get uplifted. You know what I mean? Come get a message. Come get something. Why? Because we got something to give. We ain't got everything to give, but we got something. And if you're willing and able to come to receive it, then you're more than welcome. And that's what I wanted to make it like a how you say it. I wanted it to be like part of the avatar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, them boys, they always, matter of fact, soon when they start, they open up. That was part of they little, you know what I mean? They vibe and shit was to get back to the homeless and on regular days and stuff like that, because that's gonna bring people. And then I was thinking about putting an air pump out there.
Yeah, even a little compressor.
Yep, free air. Bring people, make people stop. Just small ideas, just to manipulate the game.
Already always 100% different from any other fucking smoke shop. There ain't no fucking smoke shop got. What we talking about ideas, they ain't got none of that shit.
It's different, way different. And two, Majority of people still got this, they're not thinking like that or know that do they have the clientele like North Florence have. Because once again, a lot of people from North Florence they have to go out there, but a lot of them don't really want to. They stay right here because they don't want to leave North Florence. This like I said, once
The cat that came right here and bought his hookah and all his hookah supplies and shit. You think you ask somebody to drive down to the road to get that?
no. Nope. Niggas asking me, yo, where's the you got any battery things to charge for my vape then? I like, nah, damn, I gotta what's Oh, number one, what's up, family? Coolin'. Huh? Oh, huh? Oh, nah, Flav never owned this. I rented. Huh? Yeah, he rented. He rented to him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Me and my family own this. Me and Touch.
Yeah. Word. I remember when the old dude had.
Right. So what?
Long time ago when I've been a little boy.
That's my granddaddy, Joe Holloway, still in that corner right there, next to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened now? What we're gonna do is turn into a smoke shop.
Ah man, word. Yeah.
Smoke shop, a smoke lounge. You can get your smoking. Yeah.
Eating everything.
Huh? Nah, I can't get no weed. We ain't legal yet.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't legal yet, but you can get your rolling papers and everything that come along with that.
Yeah.
And so far so on. But we're gonna be doing like a little lounge instead of the alcohol drinking. You can come here and get your stuff. You know what I mean? And watch TV, put pool, yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like what South Florence got. We don't got that. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it over here.
I don't really favor none of that.
Oh, good. I'm with you.
Favor none of that.
You don't favor none of that, right? I see you out here grinding. I be seeing you over here, you know what I mean, doing your thing and so far so on. But what you do favor is, I know you favor positive vibrations in food, right?
Yeah.
So I'm opening up a cafe as well. So you can go ahead. Is it gonna be a convenience store, but slash, you know what I mean, smoke shop? Yeah. So
no more.
I got you. Give me about 9 days. Yep. Gotta get that. Yep.
Come get a hot milk.
And I see him out there grinding. He always out there grinding. Matter of fact, he be over there by Harry Cedar. Mad Fall. Out there, early, cold, just getting it. Yo, homie. Yo, where you going? Oh, you about to go on grind? Yeah, I figured that. I know you be on your grind and shit. I seen you the other day, but I drove by you. You already know. All right. I'm the same dude that was at Harry Teeter and gave you the.
I know.
Now you know who I am now, huh?
Exactly where you stay around here.
Yeah. All right.